Like a mask?
Yes.
What? Wait, rewind. Ila! Quilombo. Coucou. Mais qu'est-ce que tu fous? The doctor had to insert a camera in my...
I guess. Do you want to have a baby now?
Elle m'a ramené de la beurre, regarde.
Bon, ça va, il est mignon.
Sony! We cannot do it here because you're not married. I was like, wait a goddamn minute, what year is this? Sing me a song of a last that is gone. Bitch, how to tell you? What is up, Yakuzas? It's your favorite content creator about life in Japan, and I'm back with a new video. So today's video is gonna be like a week in the life in Japan, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to get my appointments for different doctors and how I'm gonna go through all the healthcare system of Japan, basically. So for women, when you get like 30 years old, I think there are some tests that you gotta do to like check out your body and stuff like that. And I've never really done anything like that. Anything related to fertility, anything related to uterine cancer screening and stuff. I just do regular annual checkup that your company asks you to do, and now I feel like it's the time to check if my eggs are okay, their quantity, their quality, if I have to freeze some of them because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to have kids, if I actually want kids. So you know, all these kind of things, I just want to make sure my body is okay. So I wanted to check that, and everything related to gynecology. I also wanted to check internal medicine because il y a un truc qui va pas avec mon petit anus là, je comprends pas du tout. Every time I'm lifting weight, I have like some pain and stuff like that, so I was like, I don't know what's going on down there, but I gotta check that. And I didn't know which doctor is supposed to check my, you know what I'm saying? And there's also my eyes. My astigmatism is getting worse. Like literally I have a terrible headache. My right eye is just not handling the speed of my left eye apparently. To be honest, there are many clinics around my apartment that I could just go to, because to be honest, in Japan, services are the exact same in every hospital. It's just different doctors, but the service in my experience are the exact same. But I needed a place where they are able to speak English, and that means it has to be a certain hospital with a certain standing, I guess. For all this exam, I was like, let me just go to the hospital that my best friend Rachel recommended. We went there once, Sano Hospital in Aoyama Ichome, because it's big. The possibility to have an English speaker is also quite big, and because my work is very close to that, I was like, let me just go there and try to book an appointment instead of calling, because they might not have an English speaker. So I went there to book. Oh my god, first I went to the Sano Medical Center, which is different from Sano Hospital, and I was like, can I book these doctors for these problems that I have, but I don't know which one, I don't know which department. And then the answer were directly in Japanese. I felt so stuck, and then they brought an interpreter to explain to me that they don't have this speciality and blah blah blah.
Not here.
So can I do everything in Sano Hospital?
Yeah,
and not...
they have English speaking staff.
So I cannot do anything here?
No, in that case. Do you have any particular reason to...
Here? No, I thought it's the same.
So sorry.
That's okay. Okay, I'll just go there. Thank you for your time.
So I had to go to the hospital rather. That is like 5 minutes walk away. So I went to the hospital, and they were like, so we don't know exactly which doctor you want to see. I was like, I don't have much time. I just want to have all my exams the same day, all my screenings and stuff the same day in the same hospital. That's my goal. That was my goal. They weren't really getting what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, you should call like this, the phone number. I was like, I just work around here, so I don't want to go to the phone number, which is much more complicated for me. So just guide me here. I want to book each one of these doctors. And then finally they brought this translator. Can I say that for a human being? Interpreter. So they brought this interpreter. First of all, she's adorable.
That's the department I need to
exactly. Gastro sorry, in Japan it's so
I'm so
detailed.
happy I've been going around.
It's okay, just call us or ask me any question. I'll answer for you.
I was avoiding to call on the phone because I thought maybe there wouldn't be an English speaker. I was like, because I work across, let me just go there.
And then she told me, okay, so what you want to see is a gynecologist, a gastrointestinologist, and an ophthalmologist. But for the gynecologist, the test that you want to do, we cannot do it here because you're not married. I was like, what? Wait, rewind.
But if you want like a general gynecology checkup, you should find other facility where they do gynecology. Oh, no, the fertility test.
Okay. fertility test. Unless I'm married, I cannot do it.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, in Japan, when you are not married, you cannot go to a hospital and ask for fertility test. And I was like, wait a goddamn minute, what year is this? This is 2023, it's not 7, okay, what's going on? And then she said, but for the gastrointestinal person, you will see her, it's a she, and she booked for me, and for ophthalmology as well, she booked for me, so I was so happy. So now, I was like, okay, now I need to go back to my hospital, my gynecologist, my usual gynecologist anyway, to be able to book for an appointment. Unfortunately, that meant it's maybe another day and another hospital. It's just logistically just too much for me. My gynecologist is in Shirokane. She's very known for being like English speaker friendly, foreigner friendly, and that's why, even though again gynecology and all medical services in Japan are basically the same everywhere, the same service, but because she speaks English, I just go there, okay? So, and funny as it sounds, she always asks me, you live so far from here, why do you always come here? I'm like, bitch, how to tell you? How can I explain to you? It's such a luxury to be able to meet a doctor that speaks English and can explain what happens to your body. So yeah, I booked my hospital in Shirokane today. So they're gonna check my eggs and tell me if something is wrong or not. And then after that, I'm gonna be my best friend Rachel, because she's coming back to Japan. Okay, I'm so excited, it's been a while. And then I'll meet Juanito, we'll have a dinner, and later in the week or the next week, I will go to Sano Hospital for the rest of my examination, and I'll be showing you guys how it goes. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ila and I go by Crazy Ila. I live in Japan, and every Sunday I post a video about life in Japan. This day I'm posting more 2 times a week, like Thursday and Sunday, so just subscribe and hit the notification bell because I am posting a lot more than usual.
Falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like.
Today it's some problem?
No, actually, I wanted to check my ovule and my uterus. So I just want like a basic screening as of how many eggs I have left, the quantity and quality.
Usually all the ultrasound of the shape, uterus and ovary is covered with insurance. So if you want to check the hormonal check, now you are period now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So usually in the period, the usual checkup is a hormonal check and the egg aging. But egg aging is not covered insurance, 10,000 yen plus. So do you want to?
I actually don't know which one is better, so yes,
So do you want
please.
to have the baby now?
And
No, I just want to know if I can, and also if I should hurry, if I should freeze my eggs, you know, things like that, because I've never done that.
No pill?
No, I don't take pills.
Okay, so today I check up the hormonal, the female hormonal check is covered insurance.
Okay.
And you would better to check up is AMH, is 10,000 yen plus tax.
Now in the hospital they told me I cannot do it because I'm not married.
Wow, really?
Yes, they say you have to go to medical center because in the hospital, unless you're married, you cannot do the fertility check. How about the uterine cancer?
Do you want? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to screen
Cancer
that as well.
it's better to check up its covered insurance.
Perfect.
Okay, please go to the next one. 기간 관리나. Very far from here. Yeah. Difficult to find out the use speaker. Yes. Here is a riddle. It's quite normal. You have small fibroma here. ovary is here.
The fibroma thing you mentioned, is that a
Yeah,
problem?
usually also. Now it's very small. Usually after 55 years old lady have a 50% so fibroma. Yeah, there's
Like a mass?
yes. Just keep it usually.
Oh, I cannot get rid of it now.
Usually 30-40 years old already. But after menopause it's smaller.
Heart still in mind, yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again. But I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Bag of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you.
Guys, so that's done, and yeah, I'm so glad I got to do these tests. The doctor explained to me that the hospital before told me that I couldn't do the test for fertility and stuff because it's just not covered by insurance, and when I saw the bill I was like, yeah, I get it now. But that's an expense that was worth it because I just want to know what's going on with my body, you know what I'm saying? So I'll get the result in 2 weeks, and right now I'm gonna meet Rachel.
Where we belong, you never know what we'll say for the last time. So while you're here,
Regardez-la là-bas.
I'll
Elle m'attend. Elle m'attend.
on a wishing and I hope you don't ever that beautiful smile. I can't lie, I'm sad to see you go, but I just want you to know how much you mean to me, how much I'll still need you. I can't lie, my heart is broken, won't leave these things straight. Oh,
T'as vu ma nouvelle caméra ou pas?
I'm back.
T'as vu ma nouvelle caméra ou
Je vois
pas?
ta tête. C'est une nouvelle caméra.
Ouais.
Sony.
T'as un peu remarqué?
Sony. Team Sony.
Je te dis, c'est la même main. Il est plus léger parce qu'il est fait pour les vlogs. Bon, il y a beaucoup de trucs que j'aime pas, mais bon.
Ouais. En fait, moi, je préfère Canon, je crois, mais bon.
Non, Canon côté vlog, non.
Ouais.
Non,
Je sais pas.
je
Moi, j'en ai
préfère,
marre Sony. Hein.
Ah ouais? Toi, t'es Team Sony.
I'm back.
Non, bad things are
Juste
bad.
pour elle, parce que le reste m'en bat les couilles, hein, franchement.
Vas-y, on va manger. La meuf, elle connaît pas Miyashita, les gars.
Si, c'est là où on était allé la
Miyashita
dernière
Park.
fois. Bah oui, là où on était la dernière fois que je t'ai vu, tu t'en rappelles même pas tellement ta mémoire là, elle flanche.
Non, mais c'est vrai qu'on est déjà allé là-bas.
Oui,
On a
c'est
fait
la
des
dernière
danses
photo-
et tout.
C'est la dernière photo que t'as pris de moi à Tokyo.
Mais regarde comment cette caméra, elle est
On va
raciste.
bouffer
Regarde.
déjà.
T'as vu comment elle est raciste,
trop
la caméra?
bien.
Elle me
Vas-y,
voit pas.
c'est le
Moi, je
même.
vois rien du tout. Ah, il est rouge.
Parce que si elle te voit, qu'est-ce que tu dis?
Non, mais regarde.
Mais c'est le soleil.
Ouais, vas-y, on va à Miyashita.
Non mais viens, on va manger déjà.
Mais c'est là-bas qu'on mange. On mange léger,
Non,
on a
c'est
dit.
là-bas. On va pas manger le truc
Tu
mexicain.
veux manger Non, mais on va manger mexicain avec Juanito déjà.
Ah, tu
Et
vas
on-
aller avec lui là-bas?
Mais non, on va aller au mexicain, peut-être Tex-Mex, je sais pas.
Mais du coup, on va manger quoi en attendant?
Quelque chose à Miyashita.
Il y a quelque chose à bouffer là-bas?
Ouais.
Ok.
Il y a des cafés, il y a un Starbucks, il y a un... je sais pas quoi.
Ouais, allez, vas-y, let's go. Tu vois, les meufs, ça y est, elles nous fixent.
Mais tu fais chier, elle fait chier le monde, la
Je me
meuf.
rappelle quand on était à Toyosu, tu te rappelles, le mec, il était en haut et tout. Il nous filmait.
Ouais, il a zoomé le mec.
Non, je sais pas. Attends. Reel. Mais on pourrait pas mettre notre musique, elle est pourrie la musique du reel.
Non, elle est bien.
Non, elle est pourrie.
Elle est trendy.
Non, elle est pas trendy. Elle est
Si,
trendy
elle est
dans
trendy.
ton truc, pas dans le mien.
Si, elle est trendy.
Bah.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu fous? Non, vas-y, on se fait un Starbucks. J'ai mon thé là-bas que j'aime bien.
Mais la bouffe, elle est pourrie un peu.
Bah, c'est Starbucks, hein, c'est pas Michelin. C'est pas Michelin. Ah, ça fait du bien de voir ta gueule.
Coucou.
She's back, guys.
Pas pour longtemps, je me casse moi. Et je t'emmène avec moi. En fait, il me
C'est
respectait en
mature,
faisant ça.
ouais. Regarde le zizi. Mais tu fais chier le monde. Attends, je vais montrer à
Je
Guys.
t'ai parlé de
Je
lui.
vais montrer au Yakuza ce que
C'est
tu
le
m'as
mec qui
ramené.
m'a.
Elle m'a ramené de la bœuf, regarde.
De la bœuf, c'est de la bœuf.
C'est de la bœuf.
Non, pour faire des trucs comme du pondou. Mais c'est pas du pondou, mais...
Ah, c'est plus... Ah, d'accord. Je savais pas que vous avez la même version au Cameroun. T'as dit Cameroun?
Non, c'est marqué Mali.
Ah ouais,
je croyais que c'était du Cameroun, je me suis trompée.
Fukuoye. So if you have people from Cameroon in the comment section, let me know.
Mali.
From Mali. Non mais là, elle m'a sauvé la vie la meuf. Tu comprends même pas.
J'aurais dû en prendre 2. Bon, j'aurais bien voulu te ramener plus, mais
She wants to show me the hottest guy
in the world.
In the world, no.
In the whole world.
The planet. In ou on?
In the whole galaxy. T'es prête?
De la galaxie, vas-y.
T'es prête?
On a des goûts opposés. Tu vas voir, le mec va être moche. Bon, ça va, il est mignon. Il est magnifique. Good morning, Yakuzas. Today is the day I'm gonna go to the ophthalmologist and what's the other guy? Gastro something. Unfortunately, Rachel is not going to be with me today because she had her sudden teeth problem, so she needs to go to another hospital, and thank God she got an appointment, actually like an emergency. Unfortunately, I'm going to be by myself. After hospital, I also have my nails appointment, which is something I don't really do often, but because I have 2 girly things this week, I'm saying girly because it's only like galantine things type of thing. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just a lot of girly girls, and I don't, you can tell by now that I really like, I don't do my nails every time. I just find it very high maintenance because I use my hands a lot, and I want to be able to be operational all the time. It's just too high maintenance for me, and I don't always have time to book appointments and stuff like that, so I don't do my nails very often. But because of my girly things, I'm gonna be doing my nails after the hospital. That's what I meant. Anyways, we have arrived. This hospital has a very funny aesthetic. I always wonder what they were going for with all the pianos and stuff. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Sorry, we'll ask you, do you have a dry eye?
I guess I just have heavy eye, and I was diagnosed with astigmatism.
You probably have a tight eye.
Oh.
That's why it feels heavy. And maybe because it's outdated lenses, so maybe you feel tight. New glasses, new apple section.
少しだけで。
あ、でも上手。ない。では、また待っててください。処方箋お渡しします。
So it seems like I only have dry eye, which is absolutely amazing. The doctor said there's nothing problematic with my eyes, and he just told me that my current glasses are outdated, which is fair because I've had them since 2018, and I've never thought of changing them. For some reason, something in me was hoping that it's not getting worse, I'm okay. So I have this prescription right here that is only valid for 1 month. I'm not sure what that means, but they say it's only valid for 1 month, and I can go to any eye shop. So while I'm waiting for my next appointment, it's 2 p.m. right now, it's 11 something. I'm gonna go to eat in the Indian that's just nearby right now.
Okay, so I've decided to come to eat to Tulis instead of the Indian because I don't want to feel that heavy. I'm hungry, but I don't want to feel that heavy because I'm gonna be going back and forth throughout the day, and also because I want to get some momentum in my editing speed. You know what I'm saying? So I came to Tulis because they have internet and it's warm and it's spacious, and yeah. They had an amazing lemon pasta with some fish inside it. It was amazing. I was coming here only for that lemon pasta, but they removed it from the menu. They replaced it with some avocado burger that doesn't make any sense to me. Seasonal stuff don't make sense to me because I'm not coming from a country where we have 4 seasons.
Let's take it to the stars, just me and my
How much I love the fact that every form I'm receiving is in English.
back the way I played where I could play. Loneliness befriended me, felt older than my age. I let go a little, I fell for something new. It was sweet for a moment, this love I never knew. He called me little dreamer and said I'd be okay. I let go of my ambitions and promised him I'd stay. Now all of my dreams are floating.
So guys, I'm just right out of my final hospital appointment and I'm so happy on the way it went. I had the translator inside, the interpreter inside, although it was a little bit awkward because she was literally inside. You know, she had to see me naked and stuff like that because I had to show my ass, and the doctor had to insert a camera in my... She did what she had to do, okay, but it was so weird. So basically she found out that I have a wound inside there and it's bleeding and it will heal with cream and stuff like that. And the good thing is that she inserted a camera so I could see what's going on in there. You know, it's always good to have a visual. Yeah, I'm so glad that I chose this hospital for that, and I'm also very glad that I had an interpreter, that every kind of question that I had was translated to the doctor, and she kept reassuring me because I was freaking out. I was like, doctor, do I need like a cancer screening or stuff like that, because I don't get what's going on in my body, although I did some research about it. She's like, no, looking at the current symptoms you have, and also according to your age, it's not really necessary, but if you really want a screening and a like colonoscopy and stuff like that, we can always do it. And I was like, is it painful? She was like, we insert a camera in like your 3 meters long intestine. I was like, no, you know what, no, let's not do that. But the bad news for me personally, the bad news is that this started way too early. Like having a wound in the anal area is very common for women, especially after giving birth. There's a high probability for us to have that kind of wound because of the pressure you put on the anal area. So I was like expecting this kind of things to come after I give birth, if I ever, but unfortunately it's coming before. So it's like my body's giving up on me before, you know what I'm saying? She told me that I have to stop alcohol. What's a little annoying though is that I gotta stop sport for 4 weeks because she said that weightlifting that I'm doing is putting much pressure on my anal area, which is also one of the reasons I have the wound to begin with. And the only type of sport that I can do right now is only running. I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't really suck right now because we're in winter and I haven't been able to keep my routine, to keep up with it every morning, because I only have a subscription in the morning. Some of you who work out know that in winter it really decreases, like the routine is a little bit messed up. I'll have to wait until April, which is also convenient for me because in April it's a little bit warmer. It's like spring, right? I was planning to eat Indian today, which is a shame because I'll still go. I'll still have my last spicy food.
Look at you, look at me, I'm not a hater, but do you see what I see? There's no reason you should be fucking me.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do when you're with me. It felt like suddenly our souls collided, hearts entwined. When I decided to make you mine, I'm never going back. I know that's a fact, but how do I know if it's
The chaos, quilombo. there are a lot more tourists than last month. So yeah, good job Japan, keep fueling people. More, we want more.
It's only a day here. Start out, yeah. Oh no. See every day, I think about you, oh yeah. Said the love what you give me is not enough, oh yeah. Now you there for my mind, baby boy on my mind. You there for my mind.
今と同じ。ありがとうございます。あ、このまま会計出しちゃいますね。はい。
Staying home when you're working late again. Quiet phone, it's already 10 p.m. This is new, getting used to missing you. Been a while.